right here. The earthquake will start in one point in depth. Here. Maybe 20 kilometers, maybe 100 kilometers, maybe 10 kilometers. Always in depth. The starting point of the earthquake, the 9 is hypocenter. Hypocenter. Hypocenter, if anybody asks from me, what is the hypocenter? The starting point of the earthquake under the earth's surface. Yeah? This is hypocenter. When earthquake comes up, in one point, the energy coming the surface. For example, this point coming here. On the surface, we have another point. The big damage we have here. The name is epicenter. Maybe, for example, we use in the time of the earthquake, talking about the Khoryug epicenter of the first earthquake. Second earthquake, the center was in the Nepal. Okay, this is Earth's surface. One point of starting of the earthquake, the name is hypocenter. One point in the top, in the surface, is the next is epicenter. Yeah, like this. This is the Earth's surface. Earthquake will start here. The name of this is hypocenter. In the top, in the surface of the earth, the name is epicenter. Do you have any questions from hypocenter and epicenter? When the earthquake happens here, you don't think always we have problem only this point. We have a big problem here. We have many waves coming here, wave of energy. Coming here, and many waves. We have three types of waves. For example, if the ground is like this, like a valley, maybe we have damage here. Closer? No. Look at this. The energy release from this surface. Maybe here. In many earthquakes, vertical zone is very, very powerful. If all of the wave is vertical, the earthquake is more dangerous. Complete strong building can be damaged if only the wave is vertical. If the wave is, for example, a little bit the direction, dangerous, but not like vertical. Don't forget, here is hypocenter, here is epicenter. In most of the case, in epicenter we will find a crack. Maybe we have a crack in the past earthquake, last earthquake. Another time, another crack. Why? This point is weaker than another part. But maybe we have not this crack. For example, after the earthquake in Nepal, you find a lot of the crack in the mountain, in the city, many of city, cracks in the road. Yeah? These are epicenter. You understand? Question about the epicenter and hypocenter. You have not any question, I will ask.
I have.
Please.
And what about two ways?
Two ways.
They are also epicenter?
Yeah. But the epicenter is here.
Only up.
Yeah. Only coming vertical, nearest point to the surface.
Then three kinds of waves.
Yeah. One earthquake, we have three kinds of waves. One is horizontal, one is vertical.
Epicenter is the main center, right?
Yeah, epicenter is more dangerous. Hypo is the main center of starting of the earthquake. Earthquake will start here.
So there are two kinds of waves when so one directly is
vertical.
So they have two
Yeah, one is horizontal.
horizontal.
Yeah, and one is with direction, angle. Yeah, but this is more dangerous. Yeah, you understand? And when we have an earthquake, like this, for example, give me a give me a plate of water. Like this. Hypocenter is the point of this pressure, releasing the energy. This energy will be released not only on the surface, in the shell of the earth, but the shell is like this, not one page. maybe many kilometers. The earthquake will start here, in one point. The point of the starting the earthquake, the name is hypocenter. When going up in the surface, the name is epicenter. The building will damage in the epicenter. For example, you can check in the news. We had an earthquake. Hypocenter is in the for example, epicenter is in the Gorkha. Means the surface of the earthquake is the Gorkha. Means the Gorkha is more dangerous for this earthquake. But like a wave, when we have an earthquake here, your geography is good, yeah? In the Earth planet, inside of the Earth planet is fluid. Yeah? Fluid. F-L-I-U-I-D, fluid. Inside is fluid. Outside is the shell. Inside is very hot. For example, 10,000 degrees centigrade. And always like a volcano. Why we have the volcano? One foramen from the center of the earth to the up, the name is volcano. Yeah? Okay. Many times when you was a child, you have, for example, one stone on the water. When one is on the water, you have a wave like this. Really? Yeah. If you do this, always you have a wave. In many parts, this wave is not always complete. In many parts, the wave is small. In many parts, the wave is bigger. Why? It's upon the shape of the ground. When you have an earthquake, this is epicenter, yeah, and hypocenter. No difference. You have a lot of waves. For example, this is ground. We have hypocenter and epicenter here. We have a wave. Means scientists can talk. In this part, we have more damage. In this part, we have a small damage, less damage. When the wave is near, damage is up. When the wave is far from each other, damage is less. Another time. You think this is the surface of the earth. Here is hypocenter in the depth. Here is epicenter, yeah? Here is epicenter. Near the epicenter, we have a lot of wave of the earthquake. In many parts of this wave, the wave are near each other. In another part, the wave is far from each other. Which part is dangerous? Yeah, here, a lot of shake. My means, if you think, oh, okay, Gorkha is in the center. You don't think, for example, 20 kilometers in the east and 20 kilometers in the west, the damage is same. No, in one part is bigger than another part. Scientists can talk about this, in which part is more dangerous. In one part, we have a lot of the cracks. When we have cracks, more dangerous. A small crack, more dangerous. When we have the big rocks, for example, like a clay, less dangerous. Do you understand? Geomet, explain. In all of the surface of the earth, we have approximately 20 plates. For example, Pacific plate, South American plate, North American plate, African plate, Indian plate, Arabic plate, European plate, Asian plate, yeah? This plate is always in moving. This moving is very slow. Sometimes in the moving, this plate is sliding each other, over each other, touching each other. All of the movement are dangerous. Why? Many years ago, many million years ago, all of the surface of the earth was completely one part. After that, in the center of the earth, wall, fluid, hot point. Always explosion we have inside the earth. This explosion these two plates broke it to many plates. After that, between them gathered a lot of water between the plate. For example, in the Pacific plate, above this you have a lot of water, Pacific Ocean. Yeah, and these plates are completed like a wood on the fluid in the movement. Sometimes these plates touch other. For this reason, we have earthquake. We cannot block this movement. Not possible. If block this movement, always we will finish. Life is not possible in the ground. Yeah. But we can be prepared. We can make building completely resistant to the earthquake. Many times need evacuation of the very, very dangerous zone. We cannot evacuate one big country like Nepal. But we can think, okay, this valley is dangerous, we can, for example, 2 kilometers a little over. If you look at the earthquake in the Nepal, for example, the energy passing from the Kathmandu, all the distracted building in one line. Why? There is a fault under the ground. And for example, after 1 kilometer, all the building is safe. Yeah? Always like this. We can think which place is better for building, for living. Yeah? What is the name of here? Hypocenter. What is the name of here? And this is a fault zone. Yeah? These are waves. Yeah? Horizontal, vertical, and rectangle. Right? And another fact, this is your pencil. These are Nepal. You know better than me. Many of people, one of the people thought the earthquake is depend on the weather, depend on the 4 elements. 1,000 years ago, many scientists believe earthquake depend on the weather. But I know, the start point of the earthquake is very deep. For example, 20 kilometers, 50 kilometers, many times 100. No any depending on the weather. Maybe weather is good. For example, in any place of the earth we can have earthquake. In the north, very cold. In the Ostawa, very hot. In the middle, yeah? No depend on the weather. Don't think the earthquake depend on the weather. This is opinion from 1,000 years ago. Many people saying the earthquake can occur on the moon. Yeah, we have earthquake on the moon and another planet. But the earthquake on the moon is depend on the ocean of the earth. You know what is this? Why you are here? Why if it's going down? Why? Gravity. In the moon, ocean of the earth have a gravity for the moon. This causes a little earthquake and shaking the moon. Right? Next, yeah. What is here? Here, and this is fault zone. Oh, this is Earth planet. What is this? Okay. This is plate, okay? And these are cracks. Yeah. These fault zones are very, very dangerous. We have big fault zone and a small fault zone. All of the fault zones are dangerous. Big fault zone is more dangerous than a small fault zone. Like a puzzle. Many times on the pressure, here we have not any problem. But in one big point here, we have problem here. This is Nepal, Himalayan region. If we have one place vulnerable for earthquake, that place is vulnerable for landslide. Landslide and earthquake, the vulnerability is same. For example, if this plate is vulnerable for the earthquake, this plate is vulnerable for landslide. For landslide, we don't need a lot of energy. A little energy and a little rain is enough for landslide. This zone is vulnerable for landslide and earthquake in the Nepal. If you look from the east to the west, all the Nepal is vulnerable. 2,500 kilometers. Nepal is one of the hot zones of the world. In the world, we have 20 hot zones, mean 20 hot point or hot dangerous zones. One of these points is Nepal. This is good, yeah. These places are very dangerous. California in the North America, Alaska, Japan, South America, Himalaya, and Philippines. These are more dangerous for earthquake. Always we have earthquakes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. One of them is Himalayan region. Where is the Himalayan region? Most of the Himalayan region is in the Nepal, one part in the India, one part in the Pakistan, a little in the China. Yeah? But most of the Himalayan region is your country. Means your country is vulnerable. Your country is at the risk. The red zone is the risk. And this is your home. Really? Country is vulnerable. A little shake is enough. If you look at the Kathmandu, we have not a lot of, for example, big building in the Kathmandu. Maximum 10 floor, maybe 14 or 13 floor, yeah? All of them are new, but most of them after the earthquake have the crack. Why? In the Nepal, many years ago, we believe approximately 100 time we have one earthquake more than bigger than 7.5. But after the next earthquake, we believe this time is shortened. Meaning, we have earthquake greater than 7.5 Richter before 100 years, and this is dangerous. Means your country must be ready complete. Before 100 years, all the building must be changed, completely resistant to the earthquake. With this plan, not going. And for example, thinking about your monastery, this monastery. I know there are a lot of problems. I know there are a lot of money for the rebuilding. But after 1 year, this building has a lot of the problems. These are good. If you go to the Kathmandu Valley, you will find many, for example, collapse of arrow, not any changing, not rebuilding, not recovery stuff. We are here for protecting ourselves and family and this community, yeah? Preparedness is very important. Preparedness is more important than response and rescue. Why? Rescue work need a lot of money, need a lot of logistics, need a lot of manpower. After that, rescue team must be ready. Maybe in 100 years you have a big disaster. For the rescue team will be ready, you need a lot of money. Why? For example, you have 1,000 people in Nepal, they must be ready always. They need salary, they have family, they must be always practice. They need a lot of equipment. Yeah? Rescue is essential, without doubt. In all of the places of the country, we must have rescue teams, complete professional. But in the time of the disaster, rescue team need time for going to the disaster zone. But in communities in the place of the disaster, you are here. If you have an earthquake here, at first you must do the work before rescue team coming here. When the rescue team coming here, you can help that people. Yeah? You think we have an earthquake here. What are dangerous here? If I start to shake, big shake we need a big shake for collapse this building. But a small shake, we have a lot of dangerous. Yeah? For example, this. Very small shake. For example, this. For example, this. There. The most of the victim is from this. The most of the victim not from this. Yeah? This is a lot of the energy. But most of the victim is from there, not from the building. 90% of the victim from this part of your building. These are internal hazards. Means a small hazard but very dangerous. This window may be falling inside, may be falling outside. But in the most of the case, these balls falling outside after the shake. Okay? We don't know when we have earthquake. In earthquake we have not warning system, no prediction. always you must, in a vulnerable, you live in the vulnerable country, always you must think, always you must be ready. If you think, okay, you have not lived there for 100 years, like your government. In 2012, a lot of scientists fighting with the Nepal government, hey, very soon you have a big earthquake in Nepal, no problem, you are ready. Yeah, we lost 10,000 people. We lost a lot of their power, money. Yeah? How many years do you need for building, for example, that damage? Maybe 100 years, maybe 200 years. How many of the family at no, many of the children at no have not father and mother? Who's responsible? Yeah? We have a lot of victims at no cannot watch. The teacher, they go with teacher. Who's responsible? We have a lot of victims with the psychosocial problem, social problem and psychology problem after the earthquake. Who is responsible? How many years do you need for recovery? Not possible. Recovery completely not possible. Not only in the Nepal, not possible in all of the world. For this reason, we must be prepared.